I'm Thomas Jenkins. Welcome to WFUZ-TV People's Voice Podcast. I've got Blair Castro with me here today, and today we're going to talk about This Is Goodbye. Can you tell us more, Blair?
Yes, this is the end. We're calling it quits here in this studio, and we're going to a bigger, better studio.
Right.
So thank you for being along for the journey throughout this growing period of the last year. We got the studio dialed in. It looks really awesome. As you can see, we spent a lot of time and effort here, but now it's time to up a level. And we're excited about that. So thank you for being here. We have, looking back on the past year, kind of like reflecting, there's a lot that we've done. We've interviewed a lot of candidates. We've interviewed people in the community, leaders, and went out in the field and done a lot of stories as well. We hope to do more of that, a lot more. We're definitely not stopping, but we are going to be out more. And we are going to be in a really cool space.
Yeah, we've been in this 400 square foot matchbox of a house for about a year, a little more. And I've been here for about 3. And I appreciate all the guests that have come over and not, judged my space for being like that big and just being really cool and complimentary of all the stuff in the space that we use to make this happen. And we're so excited to be able to be in a place where we don't have to collapse all the gear just to be able to have dinner, because it's all in just this tiny room that you can't really get the size of the space here with the camera shot that we have here. But if I were to turn the camera around, you would see that we're just in a little, like I said, a matchbox house, and it's going to be nice to spread out a little bit.
People don't understand the sacrifice it takes sometimes. So if you want nice gear, if you want nice lighting, if you want quality audio, you have to sacrifice other things in your life, like your living space or, different amenities. So it was a bit of a sacrifice, and we're still making that sacrifice in some respect. But we do, just to reiterate, we don't get paid to do this. This is a free podcast where people come on, and for free, we put information out there for voters and for people in the community because it's the right thing to do. And we want people to be informed. So just because we have someone on the show, it doesn't mean that they're paying us. It doesn't mean that we 100% support them and everything they say. We are supposed to be the people's voice. So every person who has a voice, who is a candidate for the most part and wants to come on the show and talk about their platform, we believe that people should have that information. We're not going to, actively turn people away. Sometimes scheduling conflicts happen and things don't work out, but we welcome all people to come on the show, and that's how it is. We're trying to be neutral. We're not, if you've seen the show, we're not here to get you. We're not, offering gotcha journalism. We're offering
unless you need to get got.
Yes. There's going to be times we call people out, and some of those times are coming up very soon. Like I said, we've had a lot of candidates on here, and it's been a year of us doing this. And I can tell you who's true to their word and who's full of crap. And there's quite a few that are full of crap. And as you will see in time, those names come to light and their doings as well. We haven't talked a lot about the city of Gulf Shores lately, but that is coming too. We're definitely going to be actively involved at the city. It's just that there's county elections right now and state elections. And those clearly take precedence because we have a primary in 2 months. So we want to bring that to Gulf Shores, as we always talk about the disconnect. So that's happening, but I'd love to talk more in the future about how we feel blockaded by the city sometimes in a lot of respects. But thankfully, the county has been very open, and we're excited to work with county level people and state level people on some of these issues.
Yeah. And as we've said before, we're still out and about. Just because the election's over doesn't mean that the work is over. We're still out and about. We're going to events. We're hearing candidates speak. We're seeing what new issues arise, such as the Stockton solar farm, and making sure that gets coverage and gets heard about, because there's not a dedicated media source here in South Baldwin or Baldwin County, really. It's all based out of either Mobile, Pensacola. So we're trying to fill that gap of media coverage here. Now, that's no easy task, doing it for free as basically volunteer work. So we would love to get support in the form of ad space on the show or anything like that. So if you would be interested in sponsoring our show so that we can continue to grow and improve, as you can see, what we invest in is improving the show and what we bring to you little by little, and we can speed that up and bring you more information at a more consistent rate if we can have a little bit of financial support somehow. So we would appreciate anybody that would be willing to step up and sponsor the show or donate, or in the future, if we have merchandise, purchase some of that so that we can continue to do this.
Also, as a reminder, we are hosting our first candidate showcase on March 10th at the Erie Meyer Civic Center in Gulf Shores. This is a big deal because nothing's been done in Gulf Shores, as we stated before. Also, it is free to the public, and also it is meant to be fun. It is not a dry sort of forum like you may have been to in the past. This has music. This has free food. This is meant to be conversational. You're basically like going to the Tonight Show and watching mini interviews or small podcasts of a lot of candidates, 14 candidates we have on right now. And we're really excited about that because it's an opportunity for us to have a conversation with people and interact with the audience. So audience, please message us or email us, WFUZ-TV@gmail.com, your questions for these candidates. We would love to ask them your questions. So email us questions that you have in mind or message them. We'll get them asked.
Also, we've been to other forums, and one of the things that actually inspired this whole thing is noticing that, one, if there's a live stream of it, it gets cut off. The videos with the audio, even through some of the bigger media outlets, horrible. And when you go to these events live, the sound systems are they have no idea what they're doing when it comes to audio production, to even not make a voice sound like it's coming through a 1987 McDonald's drive-through or feeding back all the time. So you can look forward to actually being able to hear what the candidates have to say clearly.
So we hope you come out to our forum on March 10th. We hope that you keep following us. Please share our page with your friends. Invite people to come follow this who may have an interest in local commentary and local news. And check us out on every single streaming platform. Apple Music, Spotify, whatever it is, we're there. YouTube, you can share our videos. You can download the episodes. You can listen. You can watch. Thank you for the support. And we look forward to continuing to bring you news in a much cooler space.
See you next time.